Basically, in this video, what I'll be talking about is my experience living as a person of color, where I used to be too black for white people and too white for black people, too quiet for others, but too loud to another group of people. And, you know, that really gets to you sometimes. It really gets to you. But basically, in kindergarten to middle school, I used to go to a school predominantly in a predominantly white area. So I was grown up how to interact with white people. I have at that time I didn't know how to like communicate like how these black people do, or my bad if I come off a little bit too harsh, but basically that. And I used to get teased a lot. Oh, you got big lips. Oh, you got this, you got that. But I really didn't thought nothing of it. So I usually just brushed it off and lived my day with my friends who were also white. So I really didn't think nothing of it. And now in high school, now that I'm in high school, I am in this area where there's predominantly white, no, predominantly people of color, more diverse, more, more even people from other countries, which is really nice to know. As I grew up in an area, like I said, being the only black person, or not the only one, but at least a minority. So now having multiple people of colors and from different parts of the world is just so amazing. But it the thing is, now that I'm seeing more people of diverse who are more diverse, they usually see me as like too white and too white for a black person. And sometimes I just really ask myself, is that really like true? Like sometimes I'll just be sitting there and just asking myself, like, damn, am I really like that white for these people? Like, I'm not trying to fit in or anything. I'm just trying to be myself. But like, it did it really get to this point that I'm just like whitewashed? Like, I don't mind. I love white people. I love black people. But like, it's like, damn. But like another thing that really gets to it is like being financially stable doesn't mean being white, because I live in a lower middle class household, so I didn't like had any financial issues, or not that I were aware of. So on the internet you will see most of the times where um being not financially stable is actually being normalized and glamorized in our part of the community, or basically this race, this side of the world, this side of the spectrum of ethnicities. And I just found it really weird, because why would you need to be not financially stable in order to be this to be more of this specific ethnicity? Like, I'm black. I'm proud of it. But what does that have to do with my financial issues? Like, it's okay. I'm financially okay. I get to do a lot of things. Maybe I don't get a lot of things from my parents, because they are a little bit strict when it comes to having things. But I'm proud of what they're doing. I'm proud of what I have. I make sure that everything I have is are things that I need. And so yes, I'm really grateful for it. But it's like an annoyance. It's also like when you, and with this it comes also the obnoxious behavior that has been normalized in the black community and just in all foreign communities mostly is like I said, the obnoxious behavior that has been normalized these past years. But I think it's like more of a culture. Like people like us, we grew up like being the punching bag of society, where we migrated to their countries and tried to live a normal life like them, but that didn't go as planned. So we had to resolve to crime and all those things, and which is why obnoxious behavior has always been a part of our culture. But it's like to this at this point of day, it's just been normalized. It's like it's almost like a stereotype, especially for the black community, and that's like so embarrassing because now every time I just look at a white person or an Asian person and they look at me, I just think like, damn, I'm not a criminal or nothing like that. I'm just a normal black citizen. I'm proud of my black community. I'm proud of who I am, but it's like it's like I don't want to scare them because I've always been taught about being respectful to everybody. And when when you're a part of a community that aggression has been so normalized, it's like almost embarrassing. So which is why I in my earlier childhood I was like more silent and introverted because I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to seem too aggressive of my because of my skin color. And and which also resulted me to basically not fit in because like I said, I'm not an aggressive type. I'm just being myself. I don't want to hurt nobody. I'm not robbing people. I'm not doing none of that. I'm just myself. I love being myself and being not to fit in because I am not that type of person. Don't resolve myself in doing crime. It's like it's like also pretty damning. It's like damning, like damn. Like I don't get to fit in with y'all because I don't wanna do that type of stuff. It's like crazy. And now the question is, will I always remain being an outcast for these people and in the future? Um, maybe. I mean, I don't see myself changing. I don't see myself changing myself for nobody. I love being myself. Not to mean, not to sound narcissistic or hypocrite. Damn, hypocritical. Damn, bro, I can't say the word. Hold on, hypocritical. Yes, that. But yeah, I don't see myself changing for nobody. I love myself. I love who I am today. I will always love myself for who I am. Maybe I surely do have some insecurities, but I would never change myself to fit in. And even if that means that I'm an outcast for most people, then so be it. Then sure, then I'll be an outcast for the rest of my life. But I'm proud. I've always been like this. I've always lived my life as an outcast. I've always been the third wheeler, and think think you shouldn't ignore that. You should embrace it because that means you're being authentic to yourself and to others, and you aren't trying to be a copy of them. You're just trying to be yourself, and which is the beauty in society. Everyone being their individual self, which is why I always will remain being myself, and so should you. So just if you think about changing yourself or already changing yourself for to fit in a group of people, my advice would be just don't. Just don't. Just love yourself, even if you don't even if you don't love yourself, at least acknowledge that you shouldn't be one of them. um it's it's not that hard. It in the beginning, sure, it will be hard, but eventually you'll get used to it and it'll be just a normal thing. You'll get lonely, yes, sure, but eventually you'll meet the people, you'll meet the right people who will notice you as one of them and them one of you, and that's the beauty of it. So now, last but not least, I will, as we're wrapping up for this video, I'm gonna end it with a quick quote, which is, when your view gets blocked, change your spot. Meaning that if if meaning that if you're, let's say you were to go outside and you want to look at something that you are interested in, but it gets blocked by all these different obstacles, you shouldn't try and beat that obstacle in order to continue looking at that view. No, just simply change your spot. You shouldn't be that obstacle. Just change your spot. Just change the position where you're in to get a better view of the thing you were interested in looking at. So yeah, that was about it. It's not that long of a video. I mean, although I have uploaded a video, I privated it because I didn't feel it was like it was me. I think I've made up a persona in that video, so which is why I privated it. So this will be my second video on this channel, but I love this kind of videos where I just talk and be myself, and really get to journal my mind on this beautiful platform called YouTube. Will I continue making these type of videos? Of course. Maybe I won't blow up with these kind of videos, but hey man, I'm just doing me. I hope you're doing you as well. I hope you're doing safe out there. I hope you're doing okay. As always, may God be there with you. Stay strong and be yourself, man. But this will be the video. If you disagree with some of my points, just let me know in the comments. Or if you want to add something, just let me know in the comments. If you like the video, then make sure you like. If you don't. If you want, if you want to have more videos like this in the future, make sure you subscribe as well. And I'll let you be. Well, yeah, I'll let you. Yo, what am I, bro? I'm tripping. Yo, this is my first ever. No, not my first ever recording. I'm just a little bit nervous. So no, I'll let you be. To the next video. Bye.